I was going to start playing around with that little mammoth steam engine, because I'm going to take it apart, see which bits I need for it, and get some parts for it to repair it. After playing around with that little hit and miss engine up there, and looking at other steam engines, it's kind of re-sparked my little love for steam engines again. So when I got that out of the box a little while ago and noticed it was a bit rusty, I thought to myself, I'm going to get this up and running again. So I was going to start playing around with that. But I got home, it's a Thursday evening, I've got dinner on the go, so this is going to have to be a bit of a quick one. Otherwise I might have roasted, what have I got? Potatoes and cabbage and something. It might be a bit burned, but that's alright. I got in from work and a parcel had come through the door. Now, should be in there a one-way bearing for this Pure 10 that I've had sitting on the shelf now for quite some time, that I've completely forgot needed a one-way bearing. So instead of the steam engine, let's take apart this and stick that one-way bearing in. And then at the weekend, this is Thursday now, Thursday evening now, I didn't expect to be doing anything really, but this came through the door, so I thought let's have a go. The weekend I should be able to get out and we'll give this a run. I've never ever driven this P10 before, never, because when it come to me, it didn't have a one-way bearing in it, and I put it on the shelf with the meaning of getting a one-way bearing for it, but obviously never did. And then I forgot all about it, and when I got it off the shelf, I said, what's the matter with this? And then I remembered when I tried to pull the pull start, I remembered, oh yeah, never had a one-way bearing, did it? So yeah, now you know the recap of the story now, so you know what the crack is. Anyway, let's move some stuff. I'll put you over there so you can see a little bit better, as usual, because you always like to sit over there in the corner. And the trouble is you can't see anything, because I'm doing all this and you're over there and you can't see anything. All you can see is me back. Well, that can't be much fun, can it? I don't know. Whatever. I'll put you over there. Come on. Come on. Right. Let's open this up and see what we've got. It should have a lovely jubbly one-way bearing. Oh, there it is. Right. Yep. A one-way bearing. It should be quite simple and straightforward. Should be a 40mm one-way bearing, which should be all I need to get this up and running again like it once was. This is going to be interesting, because this one's got a modified, well, it hasn't got a modified exhaust manifold, but it's got a different exhaust manifold. This should have a lot more flow to it because it's curvy. The manifold, which is on the standard one, it's a bit of a right angle, which is not good for flow, and engines need flow to be able to breathe properly. So it goes like that, and it's got a different pipe on it as well. So I don't really know why I left the throttle off, mind you, but anyway, it'll be interesting to see how this performs, this little GX12 with this exhaust on it. And as we know, I have got an original one with all the original, genuine original parts on, so we can do a comparison to see how it performs with the exhaust that it would have come with, and this other one, which I don't know what brand it is, but yeah, it should perform a lot better, and it should run a lot better. It should just be a lot better, and it probably sounds a lot better as well. But anyway, let's get this bearing in and see what it's all about. God, the excitement is... Oh, that's a bit stiff. Might have to put new lines on this. Don't know yet. It definitely needs a new filter. Yeah, it definitely needs a new filter. We might have to stick new lines on because they're a bit brittle now. Well, it's alright. I might better ply them up a bit. Right, here we go then. Ah, look, it's even loose for us. Blimey. Well, that was kind, wasn't it? That was very kind. This should be lovely, straightforward, and then we have a nice little GX12. Should be able to go out at the weekend on a Sunday. I should have enough time on a Sunday and Sunday morning. Oh, we're missing a bolt. We're missing a screw out there. Oh, that can't be good. I'll have to try and see if I can find one. Need a pull start. Oh, Oh no, I thought that was the one I was missing. Oh no, we'll follow that. Should have got a pole start really, but yes, that fits in there. Lovely jubbly. Just what I need. Just what I need, Johnny boy. Just what I need. Oh, you put it around the wrong way. Hold on. Whoop. There we go. Great. I wonder, did I have to rewind this pull start? I can't remember if I had to rewind it or not. Did the pull start come in bits? Or is this the one where the pull start was in bits and I rewound it? I can't remember if this is that one or not, or if it just came like this, but it wasn't. But it didn't have a one-way bearing. I can't remember. I should remember, but I don't, because a hell of a lot goes on in the meantime of doing these things. To you, it's probably just, you know, you see one thing and another thing, and you think to yourself, "Oh, that's all I've ever done in my life. Did that and that. Nothing's happened in between." But that couldn't be that couldn't be further from the reality. Bloody a lot of stuff happens, and I just forget what is what. Well, it's a bit floppy there, but it gives us enough to... Maybe in the future, I'll take this pull start apart and rewind it a little bit tighter. But for now, I might be able to fish that knot out. I might be able to jam something up there. Jam something up his bottom. Look. Jam something up his bottom like a jam sandwich. Or pick that out. I might better get a little screwdriver in now. And if I can pick this knot out of there, like that, yes! What I can do to stop it dangling is I can just tie another... I can tie another knot a bit further down, and just for now, probably forever, knowing me, that will stop it from dangling. There you go. Well, it's better than it was anyway. Look. It's not all over the place now. Right, there we go. That is that. What a lovely, clean little GX12. Look, Kyosho. Oh, it's amazing. I wonder how many times. There's a bit of wear there, so it must have been run a few times. I wonder how many hours this has got on it. Anyway, stick it back in the motor car, and then we can fire it up. Right, I'm back. Now, what the hell is going on? Nothing. That's right, that's fine. I thought I put the engine in back to front then for a minute, and then I thought, how can I put it in back to front? It's not possible, is it? That little grub screw needs to come out. That needs to go in. That needs to be tightened up. Now, this is something on my other car. I'm missing the grub screw, so the exhaust keeps popping off. I need to get a little grub screw to put in there, really. It's on my little list, don't worry about that. I've got a list of things I need to do, but are not priority. And I've got a list of stuff to do which is massively priority and really should be done ahead of everything else. But what always happens is that list gets ignored. And the list of stuff which is definitely not priority and doesn't really matter on any sort of time scale whether it's done, such as doing this one-way bearing, gets, you know, done before. So I'm sure everybody's got that sort of list, you know, the priority list. Right, this needs to be done above everything else. The stuff on this list must be done, you know. It's got a time limit or whatever happens, and the other stuff on the other list isn't, you know, it doesn't matter, and then you end up ignoring that. See if we can get a decent mesh on it. I like it when I get the meshes a little bit tight because they go and everybody comments on the videos that mesh is a bit tight, and I say to myself when I read them comments, is it really? Well, I hadn't noticed. Thanks, John. 2mm, 1.5 screwdriver. Right, so we try and fire this up. I don't know if it's going to be any good. Because that one, why was that one to there? That weren't right. That one needs to go to there. Now, before I put that on, actually, let's see. Now, this is a random bottle of nitro. I have no idea what's in it. It's a mixture of all different nitros. When I get a nitro card that's a non-running one or a running one, and it gets posted to me, a lot of the time, they post them to me with tanks of nitro. Sometimes it goes everywhere in the box, other times it doesn't, luckily. So, what I do is I use this bottle. This is my designated sucker bottle, and I suck out that nitro sometimes, not all the time, but if I need to do some work on the tank or do something, for anything I need to remove the nitro, I suck it out with this, and it's just a mixture. It's 20% in there, 25, 16, different brands, it's all in here. And I don't like wasting it, so what I do is I burn it off now and again when it, doesn't really matter. Sort of on the performance of the car, I just burn it off and in. So let's have a look and see if we've got any jelly, and if this actually, is actually gonna, if any fuel's gonna come out. I don't know whether you can see that there or not, but let's have a go. Oh, it did. There was a small amount of jelly, but that come out. These lines are gonna have to be replaced. They're very brittle, they're very hard, but they are working. Let's prime up our engine oil. Let's take that filter, that bit of foam out, because I've got a feeling that's going to get sucked in there. Did you hear that noise? When you hear that noise, that means you've got primage. That's a little bit of air getting blasted through. So you've got primage when you hear that noise. Right. Let me get a glow starter. Now, it's quite important to make sure the ends of your glow starters is clean, because if there's a lot of oil and grease build up on nitro or dirt on inside there, it will drain the battery, but also it won't work properly. So let's see. Open, closed. Great. I think the tick over is going to be a bit high because that's a bit of a big gap. It sounds like something's rubbing, doesn't it? Oh, it's a pulse start when it goes back in, of course it is. Might need a little bit of a head start, perhaps. Whoa, 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 Johnny boy, look at that in there. Far too much. Jesus Christ, man. Better pull some of that out. Perfect. Right. Let's see. Wow. Now I wonder if my glow starts flat, or if that glow plug is no good. Let's take out the glow plug and see if this is, well, we'll see what's happening, because the glow starter might be flat. I haven't charged it in about 6 years, 5 years, 6 years, maybe 12 years. Now, I think that glow starter's flat. Let me get another one. I'll try this one. I don't know if that glow starter's flat or if it's a plug, to be fair. It's difficult to get a... Oh yeah, that is glowing. There we go. Can you hear it as well? Sizzling off all that nitro. So I think this... Yeah. This one's flat, needs to be charged up. This one It's got electronicals in it. So hopefully now with another glow starter, this should fire up. Oh, ho, ho. The excitement is anticipation. That sounded great. Did you hear that? Oh, I think it's a little bit rich. Oh, it ain't been started in a long time. That smells old. Wow, that was great. That smells of nothing but hot dust. But that ran really, really well. So what I need to do before Sunday, yeah, look, this bit of foam, can you see where it's starting to break up? There. That's no good, because what'll happen is little bits of that will start to get sucked in, and then big bits of it will start to get sucked in, and before you know it, it's not a massive problem with foam. But if there's enough of it sucked in, it can jam the piston up and it can break con rods and things like that. If there's little bits, it will just be pumped out the exhaust and burned off. But big chunks can jam the piston up. It can do damage. So we've got to be very careful with that. So what I'll do is I'll put a new bit of foam in. I've got, that's no good, is it? I could put a whole filter on it, put one of them on or something, but I want to keep that one really. So I've got here, I wonder if that little bit will work. Might better make a, probably better make a bit of a filter out of that. If I can get myself a pair of skizzers and I can cut this into an absolutely perfect circle. There we go. God, I've never seen a circle so good in all my life. And I can put that, no, that's no good. It needs to be fatter. Well, I wonder if this bit will work. Yeah, give it a bit of a haircut. Wow. Huh. Comment if you've seen a better circle than that, because I certainly haven't. Right, put that in there. Well, I think what we'll do. Right, here's another bit. See, these are blocks of filter foam. Not for nitro cars, it's for lawnmowers and strimmers and stuff. Because I used to, not so much now. I still do it, but just not so much. I used to buy at auctions lawnmowers, strimmers, things like that, non-running ones. I can tell you some stories, I'll tell you that. I used to buy them, repair them. So I always had these blocks of filter foam, because a lot of the time the air filters would be no good. So I bought a load of filter foam, and yeah, made filters. But let's try. Hello, minion number 2. I do want to play Fortnite, yes. Are you playing now?
Yeah, we play now.
Alright, I'll come in and play Fortnite. Minion number 2 wants to play Fortnite with me, so I never turn the minions down. So it was good timing really, because we're pretty much done here. There we go. That filter could probably be trimmed a little bit. I need to put some filter oil on it. But there we go, there's an air filter made. Needs a bit of a trim to make it a bit better, fit a bit better. But there we go. One brand new filter, got a one-way bearing in it, and it runs a bloody treat. Oh, let's attach the I don't know why I left the throttle linkage off, but I must have done for some reason or another. I don't know why though. You know, like sometimes when you do things and you think to yourself, well, I must know why I did that because I did it. But then you think to yourself, I don't know why I done that. Why did I do that? So perhaps it was so that I could adjust the throttle or something. Is there a receiver in here? Because if there's no receiver in here, I need to find one. I've got this dodgy Fly Sky one. That, yeah, look, see the area was broken there. That's why that doesn't work very well. I had that one in the other one, but I haven't got any more receivers. I've given them all away. I know, I give stuff away and then I need it myself. Right, I've got no battery and no receiver. So before the weekend, I need to find a battery and find a receiver, and then I can go and give it a run. Oh man, I'm so excited. I love these P10s, and the fact that this one's got a slightly modified engine in a little way with the exhaust and everything, and it's got modified suspension. Well, that is bloody low, isn't it? Jesus. It is low on the back, a bit of slop in that one. But yeah, I can't wait to give this one a go, and I can't wait to get the other one out. This is my other one, which has got the standard exhaust on it. It's completely original, this one, and that one's been played with. So I can't wait to run them side by side. That's going to be quite exciting. Anyway, thanks for watching, you lot. I'll catch you on the next one. Think about sticking around if you do like this sort of thing. That wheel's a bit wobbly, isn't it? Bloody hell. Maybe I should do that bolt up. But yeah, think about sticking around. There's a little button you need to press, and I appreciate all of you being here because, well, what great fun it is, eh? Remember, there we go, that's much better. It's not wobbly now. Remember, love life, cheerio.